Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Greetings, Love Posse. For most of my life, at least into my early 50s, well, I'm only 54, but I had resistance to receiving, and I believe that has to do with conditioning. Because when I was a child growing up, I would always hear, and you've probably heard this, it's better to give than receive. And my mother would say, Tyffany, don't be a beggar. Don't ask people for anything. So somewhere I got this idea that receiving was not a good thing. Receiving was imposing on people, burdening people, that you just shouldn't do it. You shouldn't ask for anything and you shouldn't receive anything. So it took me a while to learn that receiving, Love Posse, receiving from others, asking others for what you needed or need, and receiving it with an open heart, with gratitude, was allowing yourself to receive your blessings from the divine through others. Many of you know that for 4 years I was homeless. So I had to learn to receive and to ask for what I needed. Be it a place to sleep, food. I had to ask. I had to dig down deep and do the inner work to heal that resistance to receiving and asking for what I needed. I remember the first time I went to a food bank and I was hysterical. That's because my ego wanted to hang on to this image of myself, someone who didn't need other people, someone who didn't ask, who didn't accept, because I was taught it was a weakness to accept. And then one week, my car broke down twice and I had to ask for help. And one of the ladies who offered me a place to stay offered to gift me $400 to pay for my car to be repaired. Boy, did that hurt. Boy, did I judge myself. I felt like a beggar, like my mother said, don't be a beggar, Tyffany. Boy, but it's what I needed to help me to understand that the blessings we receive from others come from the Divine Mother. The Divine Mother, God, wants to bless us, wants to give to us. But we have to learn to receive. We have to learn to ask for help. We have to be open, and actually receiving requires strength. So, Love Posse, there are multiple messages within this one message. First, the examples that are shared are examples of our childhood conditioning. Someone says something and we hear it over and over. It's better to give than receive. Don't be a beggar. Don't ask anyone for anything. So it becomes conditioning, and it dwells in our subconscious, and it dominates our life if we don't grab a hold of it. The next message, that it took me over 50 years to see the conditioning, acknowledge it, recognize it, and then want to do something about it, want to heal the conditioning, want to see that it's false. And that's what we have to do in our lives. That's what this adulthood is about. Maturing is about acknowledging, recognizing the conditioning of the world, of our family, of our teachers, and all these systems, and working through the conditioning, doing the inner work to heal the conditioning, to see that it's false. Because we believe what we've been told, and we don't question it. But we must question the conditioning, these beliefs, because they no longer serve us. Most likely, they've never served us, but we have to get there to the point, to the level of consciousness to see that this conditioning no longer serves. And the last message I wish to share with you is that we have to understand that the divine works through other people. That if we receive money or food or gift from someone else, it's from the divine. Our blessings come through other people. So if we are resistant to a gift, to a blessing, if we say no to a blessing, then we are saying no to the divine. I don't want this divine. We block our blessings. Thank you, Love Posse. I love you. The divine loves you. You are loved. Remember that our blessings from the Divine Mother flow through others. So be open to receiving. Be open to asking for what you need. Namaste. Namaste.